I got pulled out of class for a random bag check and watched my teacher get escorted out in handcuffs. I was just trying to solve the math problem on the whiteboard when the intercom blared to life. Will Ruby L. please come to the main office with her backpack? The principal's voice crackled through the speaker. Every student in my math class turned to look at me in shock. I blinked. This didn't make sense. I was never in trouble. I was the straight A student. My teacher, Mr. Kelly, looked at me and motioned to the door. That's you, he said as he excused me to leave. As I walked to the office, backpack in tow, my stomach was twisting in knots. My heart thumped. What was going on? Why was I picked? The most rebellious thing in my backpack was the crumpled up chip bag at the bottom. I felt like everyone was watching as I walked down the hallway. People were whispering. When I got to the office, the school resource officer, the principal along with the guidance counselor were waiting for me. That's when I realized it wasn't a normal bag check. Ruby, please put your backpack on the table, the principal said calmly, way too calmly. I did as my hands were shaking. The officer unzipped my bag slowly. The anticipation was getting to me. The zipper got stuck for a moment. I went to help, getting out of the chair I was sitting in. I knew just what to do to get it unstuck. Let me help, I said before I was forced back into my seat by the guidance counselor. Stay seated, Ruby. Office Delaney is a capable adult, she said firmly. I squirm a little as finally the school resource officer gets my backpack open. He starts pulling out items one by one. He then writes something down on a clipboard about each item. Green ruler, potential weapon, the officer said. Pencils, potential weapon. He said it like I was planning something. Then the guidance counselor knelt by my chair. Have you been stressed a lot, sweetie? She asked me. I felt my heart jump into my throat. A little. I mean, it is finals week, I answered truthfully. The guidance counselor gives the principal a look. Change of clothes. Possible identity concealment. The officer continues marking things down. That's my gym clothes. I'm taking them home to be washed, I protest. The officer doesn't even blink. He calls into the walkie-talkie strapped to his chest. Suspect is protesting and making claims, he said before he finished cleaning out my backpack. Just then, the intercom blared to life. Teachers, begin lockdown protocols. We have an active situation, the vice principal's voice said. The resource officer keeps detailing everything in my backpack. Tell me, Ruby, have you played any violent video games lately? The principal asks me. I mean, I play Call of Duty sometimes with my brother, I answer. The resource officer clicks on his walkie-talkie. Suspect has experience with violence and guns, he said. I looked even more confused as the entire school went into lockdown mode. I'm led into the principal's office and the door's automatic lock clicks closed. I felt the panic rise in me. I feel the walls close in. What's going on? I ask, shaking hard. I'm ignored. I'm pretty sure I'm going to jail. They're still going through my stuff. Even a spare tampon was marked as a potential weapon. Do you recognize this notebook? The resource officer asked, holding up a black spiral notebook I'd never seen before. No, that's not mine, I say, panicking fully now. It's okay, Ruby. I know, the principal said softly. Everything seemed to stop at his words. What? I asked, trying to remember to breathe normally. It seems we found evidence that Mr. Kelly planted the notebook on different students. He had some rather questionable intentions for the school and was trying to frame a student for it. If by the end of the day, we hadn't checked their bag, he'd retrieve the notebook and try again. You're just the first person he managed not to get the notebook back before we checked the bag. As the lockdown lifted and I was released, I saw Mr. Kelly being escorted off campus by 2 police officers in handcuffs. By lunch, rumors spread as to why, but I was the only one who knew the real reason. I never got an apology or a thank you for my role in it, but that's okay. Mr. Kelly was starting to creep me out anyway.
Due to the limited time on YouTube, you can open the link on my homepage to download TikTok. Then, enter the Arabic numeral password in the upper right corner of the search bar to find this novel for free reading. There are more wonderful novels being updated.